Hey, this is Rick with shooter1721. Woo! Look what we got here. We got a 177 Avenger. Oh, you notice something a little different? Would that be the woodstock? That's right. It's a 177 Avenger. And we decided, you know what? Let's show it in the woodstock. We did the review of the 25. And I was like, you know what? That gun shot great. Let's try the 177. So we got the 177 here, and I'll tell you what. For this gun just, yeah, let me mention this. This gun will probably be coming across at $430 with the woodstock, and I think it's only going to be offered in 22 and 25. But I think the woodstock you'll be able to buy separately. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, that's something that I don't know very much about, because this is probably, by the time you see this video, it'll be 2 months away with the woodstock. So, but we wanted to showcase it and show it, because everyone's like, man, I love that gun, but there's so much plastic on it. And I'm like, oh, what's not to love about the gun? Then they add the woodstock, and I'm like, yeah, you can't beat it. Let's talk about the features of this. So the woodstock comes with a rubber butt pad in the back here. You got your fully adjustable trigger. You have your side lever here. It's 10 shot. It comes with 2 mags and a single shot tray. So you get a single shot tray. It comes with Weaver, an 11mm on top, your rail, and the barrel is about, I think, 23 inches long. Overall length of the gun's probably 43.25, I think is what it was. It weighs about, I'd say, probably 7 pounds. But with the glass I got on here today with this Aeon 10 to 40, yeah, I know, 10 to 40. It's just what was in the gun rooms, what I put on here. We wanted to do the video, shoot the gun. I threw it on here. It is nice glass. And $430, you get a lot of PCP here with a fully adjustable regulator that you get with this gun. This gun's shooting Beast today, so we're using JSB Beast. And if you're like Beast, yeah, 13.43 pellet. Traveling at about 900 feet a second, maybe 890s. Kind of exactly where I like it. Seeing a lot of accuracy at 50 yards with it and pre-testing. The way this gun's built, oh, here's one thing that I give this gun a huge thumbs up. And, you know, because here you go to fill and you got a male Foster here. I mean, and then, you know what else they did? They made sure that you don't have to unscrew it for like 10 minutes. You know, it's not too many. And it stays nice and tight on there. I really love that, and I love the finish, how this comes out equal with the barrel here. I mean, it's just dead on, just maybe a hair shy, a millimeter shy. I think that's great. And you have your reg and your pressure setting. You have your 2 gauges so you can see your reg. And like I said, pushing mine today at, we're at 2,000 PSI, pushing those 13.43s at about 900 feet a second. Perfect. Shooting great. I'll tell you. This is a lot of gun for $430 for a beginner PCP, but you guys don't want to hear me talk. Woo! Let's sit down at this bench and shoot. Woo. Okay, here we are at the bench at 50 yards, and we got a little bit of a breeze today. I am really liking this Avenger. I did a chronograph test off camera just because it's so long, the shot string. 80 plus shots, filled to that 300 bar, and we ended up seeing probably a 7.3 standard deviation in feet per second anywhere. Now we're shooting the Beast today at 13.43s JSB, and they are doing 885 to 905, somewhere around there. They didn't do too bad. We got to look, like I said, we got this breeze here, so we'll see how we do here. Let's shoot 5 and see what we get. All right. Well, that's about perfect, and I'll explain myself. As you're going to see this on camera, you're like, oh, dude, he's not hitting the bullseye. Well, I was actually anticipating a little bit of drift, you know, a little bit out there, because it was doing it earlier before I turned the camera on, and it didn't do it. So I was aiming at the left point of the target, you know, in our diamond there. I was aiming at the left point, and that's where they all 5 went. But you can see, you know, it's you get a budget PCP and you're like, okay, what's it going to do? How is it? You know, and you get one that shoots like this. And the 25 was no different that we reviewed earlier. The 25 Avenger was amazing. This 177, I like that it's shooting, you know, lights out. That's 50 yards with a 177. And to me, for $300+, you know, and of course this is a woodstock version, which I don't know. You guys like this? Let me know what you think, you know, down in the comment section. You know, because the plastic one, a lot of guys are like, a lot of plastic. But take a look at the woodstock. I mean, Ryan's going to do more close-ups of it, but take a look at that. If you're wondering what scope I have on, yes, I'm over scoped for the gun. Maybe. I don't know. The way this thing shoots, you know, we might stretch it to 100. I have the Aeon 10 to 40 on here, target. So we got that on top. And I'll tell you, nice scope. I know it's a little beefy for this gun, but it's just what I had in the gun room I threw on here. Woo! I'll tell you one thing that's made a difference in this 50-yard shooting now. Having a bipod like this Accutac here, it is so stable. I mean, that was rock solid. Great group. All right. Let's see what else we can get into. 1.8, breaking nice. Okay. .172. That's 1 pound, 7 ounces. Okay. There's a guy out there that just loves the trigger pull test. £1 pound, 6.8 ounces. So there you go. So I don't know what more you want in a beginner PCP. You got your wood stock, you got your beautiful bolt, you got a great trigger, you got your pick and your weaver on top. You got almost 90 shots in 177. You got plenty of power, shooting at 900 feet a second with the 13 point, I mean, and it's a tack driver. So there's a lot of bang for your buck for $300+. I mean, I don't know what the wood stock's gonna run on the guns yet. I didn't hear about that yet. So I don't know what that's gonna be. But I do know that it's gonna be offered, the wood stock's gonna be offered separately from what I understand. But if you're gonna get an Avenger, I think they're gonna offer it with the 22 Avenger. I don't think it'll be offered for the 25 and the 177, just the 22. They'll be selling it that way, and then they're selling stock separately. So, yeah. If you want to grab one, Utah Airguns is the place to go. Woo! All right, let's get into some final thoughts. Okay, here's our final thoughts at the end of the video. Come on, man. This 177 Avenger definitely impressed me. I was like, I cannot believe it was that accurate in 177, because you're always, anytime you get a budget PCP, you're just kind of like, I don't know. But this one shot lights out. You saw what it did at 50. Here's the stock. I just want to show you both sides of it. The Aeon is a lot of glass on here, this 10 to 40. I know. I'm sure I'll hear it in the comment section, but it did track nice for us. It did perform well today. So what did we learn in this video? Well, we learned we get a ton of shots. We learned that. We realized we're almost at 90 shots. With the regulator set at 2,000. So we have the regulator set at 2,000. And, you know, because I know a lot of you are going to ask, and you can fill the 300 bar side lever. I mean, the options for a budget PCP that are on this gun, why doesn't everybody have one, is what I got to say. I now have 2. They shoot awesome. Super impressed. I mean, even the trigger pull, even the trigger itself, the way your finger comes into the trigger and how you can feel it, being between 1 and 2 pounds, you could, you know, that's just amazing. And then to have the adjustability of the Avenger, being able to adjust, you know, your regulator and set it where you want. I mean, that's just awesome. I was super impressed with the 177, but I wanted to give everybody the first look at the woodstock version. Woo! Come on, man. I love this. This is an awesome air gun. And, well, you know what? Thanks for watching.